It has been 1 year now since Jim Norman won a seat in the state Senate, despite a scandal that nearly cost him his political career. I-Team Chief Investigator Alan Cohn broke the story of Norman's undisclosed vacation home. He has the latest on the criminal investigation into the lawmaker.
On election night, most winning candidates savor the thrill of victory in front of every camera they can find. But Jim Norman was nowhere to be found.
Any comment, Mr. Norman?
For months, he brushed past reporters shouting questions after an interview with the I-Team resulted in a heap of trouble.
Are you saying that it's possible that Mr. Hughes gave her the money to invest in that property?
What my wife does with investors that don't come before the county commission for any decisions whatsoever, what my wife does with her business is her business.
It would later come out the late businessman Ralph Hughes gave then Commissioner Norman's wife Marlene $500,000 to purchase this lakefront vacation home in Arkansas. The same Ralph Hughes who did often appear before the county commission in support of his interests. A Tallahassee judge booted Norman off the ballot, ruling the money amounted to an illegal gift to Norman by Hughes. And the appellate court quickly reversed the decision, reinstated Norman, and a now smiling Norman eventually took his place in the state Senate. The scandal caught the attention of the FBI and a federal grand jury. However, it's now been over a year since the criminal investigation began, and Jim Norman has yet to be charged or cleared. L.T. Lafferty is a former federal prosecutor and says the biggest hurdle for the FBI is that the issues surrounding the house, the money, and Ralph Hughes became public before investigators became involved.
Well, it might be unique in the sense that the cat is out of the hat, if you will, and therefore the federal authorities are unable to use traditional undercover means to investigate the case.
Instead, the grand jury has heard from witnesses like Hughes' son and his former business partner, John Stanton.
One thing that they're looking for is was there indeed some sort of quid pro quo, or did Jim Norman, Marlene Norman, or Ralph Hughes make any admissions or incriminating statements around those circumstances?
Sources say federal authorities are still assessing their case. Norman, however, has since amended his public disclosures to include the house he once denied he had any financial stake in at all. Alan Cohn, ABC Action News.